This is a video on how to become successful from the wisdom of Naval Ravikant. So this is some of the main points I took from the book, The Almanac of Naval Ravikant. If you haven't heard of Naval Ravikant, he's an investor and entrepreneur and the co-founder of AngelList. He's known for his unique perspectives on life, business and success, and this book is full of his wisdom. It covers a wide range of topics from wealth creation to investing, to happiness and personal growth, and to mindfulness. So whether you're looking to build wealth, find happiness, or just generally gain some viable insights into life, then this book is something for everyone. So here are some of the key lessons and insights from the book, The Almanac of Naval Ravikant. The first thing is, he says, find work that feels like play. Humans evolved as hunter-gatherers, where we all worked for ourselves. It's only at the beginning of agriculture we became more hierarchical. The Industrial Revolution and factories made us extremely hierarchical because one individual couldn't necessarily own or build a factory, but now, thanks to the internet, we're going back to an age where more and more people can work for themselves. I would rather be a failed entrepreneur than someone who never tried, because even a failed entrepreneur has the skill set to make it on their own. There's then another part where he says, but getting lucky would help, right? Just recently, Babak Nivi, my co-founder, and I were talking on Twitter about how one gets lucky, and there are really 4 kinds of luck we were talking about. The first kind of luck is blind luck, where one just gets lucky because something completely out of their control happened. This includes fortune, fate, etc. Then there's luck through persistence, hard work, hustle and motion. This is when you're running around creating opportunities, you're generating a lot of energy, you're doing a lot to stir things up. It's almost like mixing a petri dish or mixing a bunch of reagents and seeing what combines. You're just generating enough force, hustle and energy for luck to find you. A third way is you become very good at spotting luck. If you are very skilled in a field, you will notice when a lucky break happens in your field, and other people who aren't attuned to it won't notice, so you become sensitive to luck. The last kind of luck is the weirdest, hardest kind, where you build a unique character, a unique brand, a unique mindset, which causes luck to find you. For example, let's say you're the best person in the world at deep sea diving. You're known to take on deep sea dives nobody else will even dare to attempt. By sheer luck, somebody would find a sunken treasure ship off the coast they can't get, and well, their luck just became your luck, because they are going to come to you to get to the treasure, and you're going to get paid for it. This is an extreme example, but it shows how one person had blind luck finding the treasure. Them coming to you to extract it and give you half is not blind luck. You created your own luck. You put yourself in a position to capitalise on luck, or to attract luck when nobody else created the opportunity for themselves. To get rich without getting lucky, we want to be deterministic. We don't want to leave it to chance. So here are the ways to get lucky. Hope luck finds you. Hustle until you stumble into it. Prepare the mind and be sensitive to chances others miss. Become the best at what you do. Refine what you do until this is true. Opportunity will seek you out. Luck becomes your destiny. And then a quote I highlighted in the book. Be a maker who makes something interesting people want. Show your craft, practice your craft, and the right people will eventually find you. And then this is a part on finding correct partners and relationships. And once you've met someone, how do you determine if you can trust someone? What signals do you pay attention to? If someone is talking a lot about how honest they are, they're probably dishonest. This is just a little telltale indicator I've learned. When someone spends too much time talking about their own values, or they're talking themselves up, they're covering for something. And then this is probably one of the best quotes in the book. He said, doctors won't make you healthy, nutritionists won't make you slim, teachers won't make you smart, gurus won't make you calm, mentors won't make you rich, trainers won't make you fit. Ultimately, you have to take responsibility. Save yourself. And then this is something I've said before, but another quote is, I don't believe in specific goals. Scott Adams famously said, set up systems, not goals. Use your judgment to figure out what kind of environments you can thrive in, and then create an environment around you so you're statistically likely to succeed. So this is another thing that Alex Hormozi said. You can search him up on YouTube, he's pretty big. But I heard it in a podcast, it's called The Game on Spotify, and he was saying he never sets goals, he always sets systems up or actions. So instead of saying I want to get 1 million subscribers on YouTube, he said I'm going to upload 3 times a week, and then obviously eventually he'll get to 1 million subs or more. And here's another quote. The current environment programs the brain, but the clever brain can choose its upcoming environment. And then here's another quote which is very, it says, the modern struggle. Lone individuals summoning inhumane willpower, fasting, meditating and exercising, up against armies of scientists and statisticians, weaponizing abundant food, screens and medicine into junk food, clickbait, news, infinite endless games and addictive drugs. So you see just how many things are actually against us nowadays in life, and when you look into it, there's even more than that. It's absolutely huge. Almost everything's against you, but you just got to learn what's against you, learn what's for you, and then work out how to just get better. Now these are all the quotes I highlighted in the book. I'm just going to go through them one by one. You're never going to get rich renting out your time. An old boss once warned, you'll never be rich since you're obviously smart, and someone will always offer you a job that's just good enough. The winners of any game are the people who are so addicted they continue playing, even as the marginal utility from winning declines. People are oddly consistent. Karma is just you, repeating your patterns, virtues, and flaws until you finally get what you deserve. Always pay it forward and don't keep count. You don't get rich by spending your time to save money. You get rich by saving your time to make money. In an age of leverage, one correct decision can win everything. If they wrote it to make money, don't read it. So that's about books. There's so many books that they're not rich until they make the book, which then makes them rich, and the book's on how to become rich, for example. The only way they get the money is from the book, and that's how they get well known and how they get rich. It's not about educated versus uneducated. It's about likes to read and doesn't like to read. See, I think schools kind of teach everyone to think of books in a certain way. Like me, especially, I think I'd read one book in my life within school and hated books because of all the shocking books they give you. And then as soon as I came out of school and started self-educating, now I've read like 40 books, probably more. I was reading a book a week, but now I'm trying to get as many videos out as I can because I'm really behind. I read 3 books in a week, 2 weeks in a row. So I've got really behind on videos because I was reading a book a week and making a video a week, whereas now I'm trying to do more, but it's fairly hard when there's a lot of information. But anyway, reading books is massive because people put years of information into a book that you can read in a week, so it's great. And then there's even biographies that is even more information on how to do exactly what someone else has done. The 3 big ones in life are wealth, health and happiness. We pursue them in that order, but their importance is reverse. There are no external forces affecting your emotions as much as it may feel that way. So this is a big thing of philosophy and stoicism. He's saying that nothing outside of your mind can change your emotions because it's all perception, as I've said many times in many videos. Not only that, you can't control outside forces, so why should they change your emotions? If it rains, then why are you going to get sad? Getting sad isn't going to stop the rain. And then this is I agree but I also disagree, kind of. It says, happiness is what's there when you remove the sense that something is missing in your life. So this is true, but it's not as simple as that. So it said, I'll repeat it. Happiness is what's there when you remove the sense that something is missing in your life. So this is partly true because there's so many people that are always looking for the next big thing, looking forward to the next holiday, looking forward to this, looking forward to that, and they're never happy because they're just always chasing something bigger. And when they get it, it's something bigger again. It's like I say, they're never settled. So it's good to have aspirations and work towards aspirations, but it's also good to be happy with what you've got now, but also strive for better. So that's where that is fine. The enemy of peace of mind is expectation drilled into you by society and other people. This is a big one. There's that whole thing that you're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and then there's also environment makes a person completely, and then there's also school pushes everyone into one group of like the same people, it's all like robots thinking the same, and then parents push the kids into certain jobs like doctors because they think, oh, highest paying job, great. Whether it's status, money, or they just want the kids to have a better life and they don't understand. So peace of mind is what you want to do, what your passion is, what you feel like you're on the earth to do. You might not believe it, but everyone is here with something they should be doing in life. It's just how it is, it's in our DNA. You've just got to find it. So don't do what other people tell you to do. Do what you want to do. Don't listen to everything everyone else says. You should do this, you should do that. Work out what you want to do. For example, you might actually want to do something creative that doesn't earn much money, but you could be doing a job that earns 10 times the amount, but you don't enjoy it and you don't have an interest in it. At the end of the day, when you get to 40 and you do something you don't enjoy, you'd have definitely looked back and think, I wish I'd have done something I enjoyed my whole life and took less money. Now, the world's simplest diet. The more processed the food, the less one should consume. So that's just easily putting it that way on how to be fairly healthy. The harder the workout, the easier the day. And then there's another quote that links to that is, the pain of discipline now or the pain of regret later. And then another one that links to that as well is something like 5 years of pain now or 40 years of pain, like for the rest of your working years you'll work. And then walking meetings, he says, brain works better, exercise and sunlight, shorter, less pleasantries, more dialogue, less monologue, no slides, end easily by walking back. Another one, an emotion is our evolved biology predicting the future impact of a current event. In modern settings, it's usually exaggerated or wrong. So a lot of our psychology and things within our brain through the years of how it's evolved is a lot of these things were there for our old, like how we used to live, and anxiety would be a good thing because it'd make sure you don't die, and depression would be a good thing because it'd make sure you go and do something and find the issue with your problem, and all these different things would be in place on purpose, like the fight or flight. That would be, obviously, if suddenly there's a tiger in your path, you've either got to run or try and fight. To have peace of mind, you have to have peace of body first. And now these are visuals, like diagrams in the book that I liked, so I took a photo of. Easy choices, hard life. So like I said earlier, hard choices, easy life. So it's like, if you take hard choices now, you'll have an easier life later. Take easy choices now, you'll have a harder life later. Next one is either earn with your mind, and then there's the diagram of it going up, constantly goes up, and then say not to your time, which is just a line that is slowly goes up, which is like in jobs, you'd slowly get like shocking pay rises over time instead of using your mind and being creative and get business you could do, and that's just compounding. The next one is intentions don't matter, actions do. So it's the whole analysis paralysis thing. There's a lot of people that just learn. Let's say dropshipping. They learn everything about dropshipping possible, but never start. What's it matter? It's like with YouTube. You can learn how to be good at YouTube as much as you want, buy all the best equipment, and then not even make a video. Whereas what you're actually meant to do with everything in life, within reason, is start and then work out what you're doing as you go along. If you enjoyed this video, you should watch the video I just made recently called Guide to Wealth from the Wisdom of Naval Ravikant. This was another summary of another part of the book, which is all about how to be wealthy. So this was on success, that's on wealth, and the two combined quite well. So you should watch that on screen now. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.